Right, so we are off to do a Crimson Fleet questline. Here we go. We're in orbit of the base of the Crimson Fleet. Now I am going to hail them.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Oh, do need that. Well, let's dock. Docking now. It's the Crimson Fleet base. Let's get on board. We're about to get on board of the Crimson Fleet base right now. We need to talk to the one of the main leaders.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
Captain Anthony, do you require my assistance?
Now we call Vasco.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new world.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
Hello.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I have my own affairs to deal with. The job's done. I'm here, so back off.
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all
Yeah,
that
we
aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready?
Pencil's ready.
This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
It looks like a good place for some R&R. Place looks like a real dump. I bet it really pisses the UC off that you're stationed here. The Crimson Fleet took over the entire UC station, Star Station? That's the question.
Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it.
Looks like a good place for some rest and recuperation.
Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning.
Yeah, I understand.
Assuming we are using the same abbreviation, I must disagree. I find this neither restful nor relaxing.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you, too. Follow me.
Oh, fine. Okay, alright, new Ava. That's where we going.
All right. History time.
Okay.
So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock.
Okay.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh?
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the
Thought I'd have a listen.
His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well,
Whoa, what an interview?
being blindfolded
Oh, no.
and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I'd call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all.
Hmm.
Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
I know, yeah.
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision.
Which is...
They take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history, or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gale. That's exactly why you're here.
Oh?
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
Yeah?
In due time.
There's no rush. Yeah, he's chilling.
In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please.
Proceed. Well, that's the end of that transmission right there. So we just got a part of the interview with possibly who we're about to meet. Okay, she's already moved on. She's like, well, I'm going on to the next part without you. But I saw the slate, it just stood out to me, so I was like, I'm gonna have a listen to that. Here she is.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it.
Whoa, look at that.
Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine.
Okay.
Need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners rioted and took over the place.
Right, she's still giving a
We
tour.
were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just
Weapons.
everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on.
Alright, so we know this is the market.
After the liberated prisoners grabbed the
Closed.
key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Crix had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I probably
Bradley
got
from
it.
the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there.
Alright, so that's a trade authority.
No matter how.
Oh, wait, where?
Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay.
Oh, so that was the trade authority.
Final stop. Over there,
Clinics on the left.
Glass Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable.
Trying to catch everything that she's...
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Wraith? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
Just like the...
Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time
Cool.
for a proper introduction.
What you got?
I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet.
Okay.
And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
It's kind of genius. That sounds like a smart man. So one wrong move and you're dead. Technically no. I don't think I could make a sacrifice like that. I bet you don't get out much.
It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key.
Yeah, you ain't going
This
nowhere.
place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Bugin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network.
Whoa.
This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing.
Time to make some credit. Time to make those credits. It's about time. Any other modifications I need to know about?
None. Other than my... Is the interview
Oops, I pressed
over
it.
now? Can we get back to work?
I pressed the wrong button by accident.
None. Other than my chest and arm modifications, I am but a simple man. Is the interview over now? Can we get back to work?
That was easy.
Getting into the system is a piece of cake. Getting out? Not so much. Anyway, I need you to listen up. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together. I'm not interested in small jobs. Just tell me where we're officially done here. What kind of jobs?
Oh, you know, smuggling, piracy, taking things that aren't yours. Nothing that should keep you up at night. Well, depending on your methods.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. So you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Actually, before we do that,
You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Alright, because we're here at the key, and we just went past the Trade Authority.
I used to work for a megacorp.
I do believe there's a Trade Authority right here. So it was to the right. Now I was looking at this person. It's not her. It's not Zuri. It's to the right. I just want to see something.
You have something for me? What'll it be, friend? Buying, selling? The Trade Authority takes anything and everything.
I'm gonna say I'm just seeing what the depot has to offer.
The fleet's got an impressive commerce system. They even managed a legitimate doctor among their ranks. Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here. For the credits.
If credits are all you want, you fit right in. I figured the Key was for the Crimson Fleet only.
There are a few who share that sentiment. You'd think a successful business relationship would change their minds, but a few will always see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the Trade Authority will always maintain a presence on the Key.
Do you ever consider joining the fleet?
I left a similar lifestyle behind when I joined the Trade Authority, and never looked back. A lot of the rooks here see freedom in lawlessness, but that's only if you don't get caught. True freedom is not having a bounty on your head, with every cop and mercenary out to get you.
Let's talk business.
Hope you're not low on credits.
Right, if I go to sell, and I go to all, and I go sort by value, I just figured it out. I'll be coming back right here. I'm actually going to upload that video before this one. That's sick. Right, okay. Coming back out. I figured it out. Thank you. Alright, hold up. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, my dude. Let me just complete this mission first.
Are you looking to start something?
Activate. What are those? What the hell are those?
Always listen to Delgado, unless you want to get keel-hauled across the Key.
Alright, let me go and talk to Delgado. Yo, look at this. This is sick.
Ah, there's our other new recruit.
What up?
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us. Ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint. After what Neva put me through, she'd better vouch for me. Yeah.
If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences.
Cool.
Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
I hope that doesn't include feet before breakfast because I like to sleep late.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale.
Interesting.
That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Maybe you should tell me more about Crix's legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be
Bro, this is sick.
at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef.
We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand.
Yeah, there was no other option in that chat. There was no...
We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
yeah. Oh, 7,300 credits. Pirate swashbuckler gear.
Yeah.
Say what? And we got an achievement as well. Rook Meeks King. Join the Crimson Fleet. Now officially a part of the Crimson Fleet. Officially. I was running with them, but I wasn't a part of them yet. Let's have a look at that inventory that I just got. Yo, look at that armor. Yeah, that's getting equipped. Ooh, light on your head. Yo, let's go, Andre. That mission's over there. Apparently. Alright, let me see how to get there. Yo, look at this. Are we back on the key? Just go to the docking bay. Don't get in trouble with the fleet right now. That's the aim.
Rook?
Magwan. This is dope.
Hi. attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Alright, into the cockpit. Just undock for now. I want to see how far this mission is.
Docking seal released.
How far are you saying it is? If we go on to the star map. Are we literally above it? No, that's not what I'm doing. Some of those just to move up.
The greatest. No, better than the greatest. I know that's grammatically impossible, but somehow you managed to do it.
We're basically at the location. So we're off. I'll scan the location. And that's where we're going to continue this quest. If you've enjoyed the Crimson Fleet quest line so far, I really am. It's really a good story. See you on the next one. Stay tuned. There's more.